He refuses to date women over 35 because we are damaged goods. But in our reality, after 90 days probation, you start seeing their flaws. You start realizing, oh, all that stuff you was talking in the beginning was a lie. At the end of the day, y'all, Peter's gonna stop working.
Is that? And if you hear this and then go on with your back, go on with your knees, baby, shake it to the max with the DJ.
Good morning, YouTube. Happy Sunday. Yeah, I have been watching so many vlogs, probably in the past week, past few days, past week, where people have been talking about this Trick Daddy situation. I started watching the interview with Trick Daddy and Nene Leakes. I didn't finish it. I gotta run out and run some errands, but I'm gonna finish it when I get home. But the title alone, y'all, Trick Daddy said, damaged goods, y'all. Mind you, he just divorced his wife. It may have been this year, may have been last year, but he just divorced his wife. Mind you, he didn't want to get a divorce. She wanted a divorce. When they were both on Love and Hip Hop, she was trying to fight and fight and fight to get him to sign these papers. He did not want to divorce her. So he's in debt from paying his legal fees through that divorce. His wife is 48. I'm going to insert a picture of him, and I'm going to insert a picture of her. This girl better be careful walking the street and this man just standing on the corner looking at her sideways. Anywho, look, he's still watching her. This woman better be careful. She all on her phone. Anyway, he did not want to divorce this woman, unless that was just a storyline for Love and Hip Hop. But he was refusing to sign those papers, and I guess she finally went on and they finally signed the papers. Mind you, she's 48. She's 48 now. Yeah, I'm gonna insert a picture of Trick Daddy in 2015. I understand he has lupus. I get that. I totally get it. And that's another issue. You don't want to deal with women over 35. It's not that we're damaged. I like to call it seasoned. We're seasoned women. I'll be 47. I will be 47 in November. There's nothing in my vocabulary that says damaged. I may be still trying to find myself, but I'm comfortable. I'm living life. You only get one life to live, and I'm living that life. Yeah, I'm trying to read something on my phone. But yeah, it's not that we damaged. It's the fact that men like him can't handle women like us. We're not emotional. We just know what we want out of life. We done been there, done that. Yeah, I have dated plenty of people in my 20s, my 30s, late 30s. I have dated a lot of damaged men. You don't realize they damaged until you actually get into actually dating them, because in the beginning, men will bring their representative and will be so fake and say they do this, they got this, and they want to be loved like this, and they know how to show love. You got about 3 or 4 baby mamas. Before I got married, I dated this guy. He was in his 50s. Mind you, this man had prostate cancer. He had bladder. He beat him. He had bladder cancer. He ended up having cancer in his back. Yeah, I helped this man. I was going back and forth to the nursing home in Dallas, Georgia. Me being me being stupid. I'm not gonna mention his name, but I was being stupid because of the simple fact that just listening to him talk is really like he was more into himself. I was changing this man scarred bandages on his back. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that because I was being stupid because I actually really thought this man liked me, and I thought because he was older, in his 50s, he was more mature and, you know, was ready to be with somebody because he had been married before, but no. Found out he was in a few of my friends' inboxes talking about he can help them get in shape, he could do this because he was a gym rat. Mind you now, this man had just had back surgery, which left him partially paralyzed in one leg. So what gym you taking somebody to? What gym you taking somebody to? He was able to walk again. But it was the simple fact that you would think that if you help somebody when they're low, they would appreciate it. No. Not some men. And that's the only reason why Trick Daddy said he does not want to be with somebody over 35, because no offense to women 35 and younger, you got some women that will bend over backwards, help these men get out of financial debt. You got women that will bend over backwards and do this for this man, do that for that man, thinking he gonna stay with them for the long run. Like, oh, she helped me do this and she helped me do that. Y'all, I helped my youngest son dad when he was in jail. Bit stupid again. I helped him when he was in jail. Sent him care packages. I've been knowing him since I was in 2nd grade. Sending him care packages, answering the phone when he called, linking in his mama, taking his children down to see him on the weekend, a 3-hour drive, taking his kids down to see him. Y'all, that man, it's funny now. Like, I can laugh at it now because it's funny. We older, our kids are grown, so we had no hard feelings. But this man used to write letters, and he would send letters to me and 2 other different women. Well, his other 2 baby mamas. And the reason I found out about it, how I found out about it, you know how you may end a letter, it's like maybe 2 or 3 lines or maybe a paragraph, and you still got that other part of the paper. He wrote so hard, I saw where he started another letter, and all I saw was dear so-and-so. So I don't care how much you do for a man at whatever age he is, they not gonna settle until they are ready to settle. And being that Trick Daddy is 52, has lupus, Trick Daddy has filed bankruptcy 3 times, he still owes, it could be false information, but from what I read, Trick Daddy still owes more debt than he has in assets. So you don't want to be with a woman over 35 because 9 times out of 10 she got her shit together. This is why you would want to be with a woman over 35. She has her shit together, but she's not going to want to be with him because once again he has lupus. You know, shout out to the people, you know, that's fighting lupus and, you know, going through what they're going through, but that's another issue on our plate that we will have to deal with. We will have to deal with you going to the hospitals, hospital bills, dealing with you through your episodes. I don't know what all people dealing with lupus, but why would you want to go get a woman that's 35 and younger? Because he did say he wants a fun girl. So you want a woman, I guess because he's from Miami, he's about that party life. So you want a woman that wants to be in the street all day, wants to hang out, wants to go clubbing. Mind you, these women under 35, don't call me out because I'm not talking about everybody. These women under 35, they still want to do that. They still want to party. They still want to hang out. They still want to But if they get with somebody like Trick Daddy, it's only for the limelight. Everybody know Trick Daddy. He had that #1 hit with Trina. Everybody know Trick Daddy. He probably could get them to Miami, probably get his little friends, you know, have a little party. But at the end of the day, Trick Daddy is broke, y'all. So why would we women over 35 want to be with him? Trick Daddy is in debt. He has lupus. He is 52 years old. And he had the nerve to call us damaged goods. How can you put damaged and good in the same sentence? I don't understand. I wrote down some notes, y'all. He said our standards are too high. First of all, it's too high for him because he can't afford to, you know, he can't afford to maintain our standards. We're too emotional from damaged past relationships. Mind you, he was married to his ex-wife from like 2000. They got divorced in 22. So 2022. If he hadn't signed those papers, he probably would still be married to her. You was married to one woman for 22 years. You filed bankrupt 3 times. According to the internet, his net worth is $150,000. And then I saw another, I don't know if that one was true, but it said 12 million. That ain't no money. That may be some money to me, you know, working a 9 to 5 or living a regular life. But for him to have been in the limelight for so long, you only worth maybe 150,000, max 12 million. He wants vulnerable young girls who want to be, like I said, in that limelight. Yeah, I took some notes, y'all, because he has filed Chapter 13. He owes $300,000 in back taxes. He owes $60,000 in child support. His debts exceed his assets. He has $800,000 in debt, and he only has $400,000 in assets. So you're in the negative, buddy. You are in the negative. So yeah, we don't want you because of the simple fact that us women over 35, we got our own houses, we have our own cars, we doing well in our careers, we going to brunch, we hanging out, we taking trips. I really hope somebody come back with a comeback. Like, I really hope somebody, because I'm surprised Nene Leakes didn't. I'm gonna have to finish watching the rest of the video, but I'm surprised she didn't come back with a snapback, because even though people talk about Nene got her shit together. Nene has her shit together. Yeah, I'm just a little confused as to why he feel like he should have came with a better word, because the damage is meaning you're emotionally damaged, you're financially damaged, you're physically damaged. And to be honest, he's all of those. He's emotionally damaged, physically damaged. I'm not gonna say damaged. He has a condition, and he probably mentally damaged too, because who in their right mind would sit here and put an age and call us damaged goods? You 52, buddy. That's robbing the cradle if you think you're gonna date somebody 35 and younger. And like I said, the only reason why these women would date him like that is to be in that limelight. I don't even watch Love and Hip Hop no more, because first of all, it's portraying us women that's 35 and older. It's portraying us to be fake, because every year they get a different layer of butt, they get a different layer of lips, they get a different layer of lipstick. Every year, something gets bigger on those women. And that's what you call damaged goods. I'm just going to be real. That's what you call damaged goods, because those women were so pretty before they started getting all that plastic surgery, all the hips added to their body. And let me say this one thing about Trick Daddy. You 52 and you still trying to be a rapper. Yeah. 52 and still trying to be a rapper. You still trying to be out there all day, every day. Wouldn't change it for the world. Go sit down. Go get your health in order. I don't know if he still has his restaurant. I didn't Google that. I don't know if he still has a restaurant. I heard he could cook real good. So I guess he feel like that's a plus with us. Nah, we need somebody financially stable. Somebody that's going to nurture us emotionally. Because yes, women, we are emotional. But that's because we care. And if men feel like, oh, I can't deal with an emotional woman, you don't need to be with no woman then. Your mama is emotional. You got, I think he has daughters. What you gonna teach them? So you really basically teaching them, saying that, hey, baby girl, when you get over 35, ain't no man gonna want you, because you're gonna be damaged goods. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just feel like us women over 35, we're self-aware. We have been there, done that. We've dated people that didn't mean us no good. We lived and learned from our lessons. I dated another guy. He was cool as hell. We met through mutual friends. We liked Atlanta Falcons. We liked to go hang out at the Mexican. And we would do that. We would go out to eat. But then I realized every time I was single, so my other friends, they were married or whatever with people. Every time they went out on like couple trips or whatever, I couldn't go because I was working. Every time they went out or went on couple trips, I always saw him in the picture with another female. And I'm like, how are we doing all this hanging and doing this and doing that and all of the above? But every time you go out of town, you invite this female. Mind you now, he's still single. He's still single. I ended up removing him from my social media. I deactivated my Facebook page, but I removed him from my social media because you sitting up there watching, and you watching my social media, and I guess you trying to figure out if it's gonna last or if we're gonna be together forever. We are. Ain't no going back. Ain't no going backwards. If I was to get divorced today, I would not even think about hitting up none of those people I dated back in the day. I don't like moving backwards, and I damn sure don't like calling to see, hey, what you doing? I'm single now, and I just no. Because the older I've gotten, being married has opened my eyes to realize that a lot of the men did not give a damn about me. They did not give a damn about me. It was only convenient for them to say, hey, you want to go eat, or you want to go bowling, or that was all good and well. They didn't want to do nothing else. They didn't want to do nothing else. But yeah, I just feel like Trick Daddy needs to sit his ass down somewhere and kind of rethink that interview, because at the end of the day, he gonna be lonely. He need to be trying to get his health in order, and he need to find him an older woman that's gonna be there for him to help him get back financially stable or physically well, because don't nobody want his broke down tail. And I mean literally broke down. Like, don't nobody want to deal with that at all. That's insecurities. That's just a whole lot of insecurities on his part. But y'all, I'm gonna have to come back to this video and finish talking about it. There's really not that much more to talk about, because you line up a whole if you line up a whole stage full of women over 35, I guarantee you they will look 5 times better than women under 35. And I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash. I know this, but it's just the fact that we've had our kids, we still got our baby fat, you know, some of us do. I mean, that's just my opinion. I just really feel like Trick Daddy want those young, insecure women who like, girl, I went out with Trick Daddy, so they could turn their camera phones on and have their camera, their videos, and videotaping the limelight to, you know, hype them up. We don't need all that. You can give us a nice little latte with cold foam, a nice little book, and sit on our patio with our feet up listening to the rain. Yeah, we good with that. We don't have to be outside all the time. We don't. But let me pull up. I gotta pick up my kids so we can head to breakfast, and I will talk to y'all later, because Trick Daddy just pissed me off for the day. Damaged goods. Man, if you don't go sit down somewhere, go get the dictionary, it just don't work like that. But I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.
Hi there. I just want to share how thrilled I am.
Alright, y'all, I'm back. I finally made it back home. I'm about to make some chili. Wash these dishes first. But yeah, I ended the vlog earlier with talking about Trick Daddy and how he's saying he don't want to date women over 35 because we damaged. We're damaged goods. I just feel like people need to stop letting society and these men shut us down because of our age. And little do they know we thriving. In our 40s, we thriving in our 50s. We moving better than some of these men out here in their 30s and 40s. But they don't want to admit that. But one thing I am going to stop in this blog with, well, in this subject with, is the fact of the matter is, some men don't realize if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not eating right, exercising, or living right, at the end of the day, y'all Peter's gonna stop working. It's gonna stop working. And ain't no Viagra, no, what's the other commercial where the bald-headed black guy be telling the man to say, hey, take these pills, your girlfriend to be happy too. That's not gonna work either. So at the end of the day, we still can go out there and get us some. Our ocean still stay full of water. It's still full of water. So for these men that's out here talking about us women that's getting older and more seasoned, it's almost like when you cook your food. If you don't put enough seasoning on it, it's not gonna taste good. When I go out to eat at restaurants, I want my food to be tasty. So that means it's well seasoned. So if you're not well seasoned, you don't need to be coming at us women over 35, over 40, over 50. Because I can show you some women that's in their 40s and 50s that look good. And we got older women, not older women, but they got older, younger men that's coming after them, trying to get with them. Because we're more seasoned than these under 35, under 25 women. So yeah, y'all need to think about that before y'all try to down us over 50 and over 40 women. Because we gonna come for you. We're gonna come for your head. Anyway, let me wash these dishes and make my chili. Y'all can stay if y'all want to. Get out of my bag, Bailey. 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 Get out my bag. Put some meat on for my chili. And that's all I'm gonna say on Trick Daddy. So ladies, here's my question. Why are so many men comfortable putting expiration dates on women, but not themselves? Women over 35 are not damaged. We are seasoned. We've been through life. We've learned our worth. And most of us have no time for games. That's not damage. That's growth.